Okay, so I think people are... I think YouTube is unbroken. I think it's all good. So I'm gonna still have to get up and move around for just a bit because I'm overheating real bad. And then we can keep going. Fighting the terrorist is actually kind of a stressful thing. So yeah, it looks like YouTube is actually functional. That's good. Okay. Anyway, gonna go to the bathroom, then we'll get this properly. Okay, I am back. Sorry. I had to go to the bathroom. The Warframe stream, the other stuff. Did shit break? I don't know what's going on here. No, it looks like we're live. I don't entirely know what happened there. Oh well. Oh well. Anyway, let's get this going. There's 5 more missions in the game looking at this menu map thingy. Yeah. What menu map, by the way? Because I'd love to actually, see that. I think there's 5 more.
Baptism of fire. The absolute...
Oh, I gotta actually record that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that tonight. I'll be able to do 2, maybe 3. Okay. Well, let's get this going. Main menu... Yep. I was supposed to listen to that. Cause I don't think I've done Baptism of Fire. Or heard the dialogue for it at the very least. Hey, blah 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 blah. When you're in the main menu, game circles across all levels. Oh, good to know.
Baptism of fire. The absolute evil had greatly weakened Thanos and put him to flight. Talia immediately took up the chase, without the outstanding evil.
Yeah, so we've got not 20 levels. 20 levels total, 5 levels left. This is a decently long game. I'm surprised. This is also why I'm always afraid of RTSs, because they get lengthy.
Thanos had fled following his defeat at the hands of the absolute evil. Talia had immediately taken up the chase without first summoning the ultimate evil again.
Right. As if I couldn't do this on my own. I kick Thanos' ass, tear his eyes out, and use his teeth as a xylophone.
Anyway, it was rash. Nevertheless, Talia had followed her former mentor and foster father to his hometown of Stormbreeze. There, the final battle would take place. I think so, anyway.
Oh, there's another one of these. Okay, so we only have one Naga. Oh boy.
Showed him.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I don't lose anybody from this. 'Cause yeah, this is one of those where I don't actually have a dungeon. Nice part is, it means I do not have to worry about, nice part is, I don't have to worry about management, and this is going to be fairly fast, comparatively. Not so nice bit is...
Her army entered the city of Stormbreeze. There they found some barricades and... oh, an ambush. Naturally, no one could have thought of that.
Sure showed him.
I'm gonna avoid parts of the ambush. Go for the apprentice. Stay away from the lightning bolts. Oh, there goes one of my vampires. We'll be okay. We will be okay. I mean, luckily these missions are fairly easy. That's feedbox. I didn't mean to have feedbox do it. Oh, that's okay.
Destroy them all.
Well, let's stop for a moment. Can I get around? We got ambushed there. Nope, I'm just gonna ignore those archers that were behind. We'll probably get some reinforcements fairly quick anyway. I'm not too worried about this. Let's see. This is a slightly drawn-out process. But it's not so bad. Okay. So what do we got? We've got... something here. Wait, was Tanos down here? Tanos was down here.
Tanos, your days are numbered!
Wait, drops a neck? Oh, I thought somebody was the Dumberjack. I was gonna be like, that is an amazing name. But, no. Okay, whatever. I'm, like, weirdly out of sorts. Moving from Warframe to this is a very confusing process. You know, third-person shooter to top-down RTS. It's almost incomparable, really. I mean, actually incomparable, but still. You don't actually need to be necessarily comparable. It's just like trying to wrap my brain around the like sheer gameplay difference actually is really confusing. I'm trying to figure out how to put it into words, but like it's like going from running to doing a math test, mainly. Explain to Wander, you close Warframe and open Dungeons 3. Har har. But like, the mental effects from switching from one game to another, like, for most people it's probably not so bad, but you also don't have to commentate over it. For me, the act of commentating over it more or less just kind of makes my brain a bit melty. It's not impossible to do. Okay, we've got to prioritize hitting that mage.
Tanos was but a short distance away. Talia prepared for the upcoming epic battle.
Who do you want killed?
Now that's where Tanos is. What's this? Damage bonus normal. Let's have Talia do that. We've got a book up here. Horde Berserk Frenzy. Normal. I'm gonna give it to him. Yeah, there's this whole level. Actually, this is a graveyard. Well, we can't get past it, though. There's this gate here. So there's a whole level here. Maybe we get a dungeon partway through. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll find out. I wish there was a proper formation here that I could go with. Or like consign people to different groups. That'd be really nice.
Tanos, your days are numbered!
Oh, I can. I can actually put people into groups.
What can I do for you?
So control 1, 2,
What?
3. Kind of wish I knew this the entire time.
Queen of Evil.
Okay.
Talia, you dare to pollute the blessed city of Stormbreeze with your corrupt presence?
Got it in one, old man. Time to settle up. You wanted to turn me into a miserable good marionette and show me off as a virtuous little animal that you trained the evil out of. Don't lie.
Lie? It's true. I thought I could make something natural out of you, something good. But you remain the same mangy, evil scum you always were.
Oh, that's not entirely true. I'm still here too. Ugh, you. Honestly, you crawl into a corner for so long, and now you come out to brush around Papa Tanos's legs, whining.
Ah, then there is still hope for you. Interesting.
Time to die, old man. Ouch!
Oh, there goes like half my group. We're not meant to win this one. Maybe? I don't know. That initial salvo does not, does not breed a whole lot of confidence.
Enough! That's enough! We end this now. Feel the wrath of all that is good!
Tanos conjured up a mighty firestorm that rolled toward Talia and her army. However, it didn't differentiate between good and evil, and burned into the city of Stormbreeze as well.
The purifying fire will redeem you!
My units.
Without the ultimate evil, Talia didn't fare well. She could only run if she didn't want to die in the firestorm.
Okay, run! Take to your heels! Flee from the fire! Rub yourself with burn cream! Good Wilf, time for you to meet your maker!
Do not try to escape the purifying flames, child. They will cleanse you. Take that!
Tanos cast another spell and let fire rain from the sky. Apparently, he did not mind burning more of Stormbreeze to the ground.
Is that undead poison?
Who do you want killed? Who do you want killed?
That's helpful. That's really helpful. Like
Who do you
damage
want
bonus
dead?
normal. Okay. Kinda helpful. Poisonous presence. Real helpful. Okay. Where? What? Hold phone. Where do we go? Escape the flames. Talia still cannot be allowed to die. But got a question. Where do I go from here?
Talia fell to the ground, deadly wounded. As her spirit slowly slipped into the darkness, she thought she heard a hateful voice singing from the off. Ding dong, the witch is dead.
Oh, destructible wall where I got the book? Okay. Did not notice that there was a destructible wall in there. It just looked like I was supposed to go through the gate. Well, now that we know that I can lose every single one of my guys.
You dare to pollute the blessed city of Stormbreeze with your corrupt...
Just wait.
Talia, you can still return to good.
Yeah, there could be a destructible wall in there. My thoughts are the gates are supposed to open, or something, I'm not entirely sure. Whatever it was, it didn't happen right. Okay, there's the next cutscene.
What do you want me to do?
Oh, she's mildly injured. Oh well. We'll live.
Do not try to escape the purifying flames, child. They will cleanse you. Take that!
Tanos
Oops.
cast another spell and let fire rain from the sky. Apparently, he did not mind burning more of Stormbreeze to the ground.
Yeah, so there's like a purifying flames thing that he will do that will take out the whole area. No, there's no destructible walls there. Maybe it's something to do with this potion in the back.
There! The graves are sinking into the ground! That's extremely strange. But whatever. It's the ideal escape route.
Okay, so the graves sink into the ground. I was like, I missed something, but I just can't tell you what.
The firestorm devastated large parts of Stormbreeze and grew ever larger and faster.
Well, sadly, Talia, like all RTS units, lacks any level of actual worry for her life. All she can do is move at a casual saunter. Which is always a little weird to me.
You won't escape the purifying fire that easily. Even if I have to burn the whole city to the ground!
Part of it is...
Crap, what do I do now? I need the absolute evil! Help!
The absolute evil was a little busy at the moment. All right, I'll lend a quick hand. That mausoleum over there was, in fact, an undead, a mighty grave golem. It rose and cleared the way for Talia.
Oh. It... Huh. Yeah, part of it is we're at the very end of the game here, so I'm assuming
Great.
there's some bugs.
Thanks! Forwards! Flee in panic! Run like hell! Speed off on segways!
This barricade looked extremely strong. Not a problem for a powerful titan like the Grave Golem.
Okay, so the Grave Golem gains many levels. And I guess killing those archers early on would have actually been a good idea. Oh well.
Oh, hey!
Yeah, so he has a poison aura.
Evil is unstoppable!
I can also make it turn into a tombstone, which cranks up its armor for a while and makes them attack it. Which is worthwhile considering its damage is great.
No!
What?
Talia fell to the ground, deadly wounded. As her
I didn't realize the fire had caught up. Okay, yep. How far does this go back? You're not supposed to fight. They more or less blocked me in.
His head.
Ugh.
Talia, You dared to pollute the blessed city of Stormbreeze with your corrupt presence?
Got it in one, old man.
Yeah, I know I'm not
Time
supposed to stand in the
settle.
flames,
You
but
wanted to
that
turn
flames
me
is
into a
actually the
miserable good marionette and show me off.
the flames are the time limit.
Ow!
I wonder if he won't. No, he'll do the flame AoE on all my guys if he has to. Okay, you get out of the fire. Unfortunately, like all RTS characters, no sense of self-preservation either. Yeah, so this time I will save a lot more often. It'd be nice if I could like sneak a Naga out. Okay, but yeah.
I am the queen of evil.
Nope. No sneaking Nagas out. Okay, and I've quick saved.
Do not try to escape.
I'm
the
just gonna quick
purifying
save
flames, child.
constantly.
They will cleanse you. Take that.
Tanos cast another spell and let fire rain from the sky. Apparently, he did not mind burning more of Stormbreeze to the ground.
This is going to take some time. At least we know the graves are there. And we can do a couple other things. Yeah, we don't need the damage bonus. I'll just use the healing potion. Oh, she does heal on her own. Well, that's actually rather helpful.
There! The graves are sinking into the
Huh.
ground.
I think
It's
healing potions
extremely
don't affect
strange,
her.
But whatever. It's the ideal escape route.
The firestorm devastated large parts of Stormbreeze and grew ever larger and faster.
Well, we're okay. Let's see. So we still have the Grave Golem. We've got this stuff. Yeah, so there's this group of people. Maybe I have to stick the Grave Golem on it and effectively sacrifice it. But I think I'm supposed to kill it.
You won't escape the purifying.
Okay, so we're gonna save here and try and go as fast as freaking possible. Okay, well, they've already taken a lot more damage this time around. And no tombstone stuff. Yeah, so there's the wall of fire. But this time they're dying really
And
quickly.
Stay down.
Burn! Cleansing fire! If Stormbreeze cannot withstand the evil, it deserves to die in the flames!
But Tanos, what? You're supposed to be the good one. Really? Could have fooled me. Come on! We have to keep going! That stupid water tower is in the way. Grave Golem! Take care of it! Help!
A few heroes had been trapped by the flames. Unfortunately, there was no time to enjoy their suffering.
We are saved! Thanks, evil creature.
Yeah, sure, you're welcome.
More or less by chance, Talia had saved the imprisoned heroes, but now was not the time to think about good deeds like that. The flames approached inexorably.
Bye.
You think you can escape me? Ha! I'll burn this forest down too! Good will triumph! Burn!
Ah, now he's gone completely insane. Take cover!
Tanos' rain of fire fell on the forest and set it alight. Luckily for Talia, this opened up new paths, which allowed her to proceed.
You don't have to tell me twice. Let's go!
Okay. This is kind of awkward. For a lot of reasons. Oh, he's still alive.
Ah!
What the hell?
The firestorm seemed to spread even more quickly. Talia took to her heels.
We're almost there. Come on! Keep running, you fools!
No, stop
Hurry!
going towards
Women
death, you
and dark
ninny.
elves
Yeah,
first!
the problem is, the AI is, like, the most useless thing ever. I'm like, go around this thing, and they're like, go the long way, and it's like, no, just go to the left. A smidge.
Ouch!
Just going for that potion. She's dead. Okay. Let's ignore that. We took too much damage earlier on a whole bunch of things, and we might be in trouble.
You think you can escape me? Ha! I'll burn this forest down too! Good will triumph!
Shut up. This is one thing I don't like about this game, is, if you have to reload, you have to hear all of that dialogue. You go. God damn. It's impossible to separate them sometimes. Let's see.
You think you can escape
No!
me?
Why does she immediately just runs forward regardless of any targets?
You think you can escape me? Ha! I'll burn this forest.
Fuck. Yeah, the problem is, the game starts, and it just drops me into it. This game is not meant for this. There we go. And she auto-acquires, and there's some other things.
You can escape me? Ha!
Okay.
I'll burn this forest down too! Good will
There we
triumph!
go. Anyways, this game worth getting. This mission is a terrible example, but this game's actually really fun. It's better than, oh, she's still alive. It's better than War for the Overworld, in my opinion, just because War for the Overworld had awkward controls. It's just this also has awkward controls for a different reason.
The firestorm seemed to spread even more quickly. Talia took to her heels.
Yeah, so this is not actually what the rest of the game looks like. The problem is this is one of those, like, plot-based missions.
And Dark Elves first.
This is one of those plot-style missions that goes really awkwardly because of how it's designed. Yeah, healing potions don't do shit for her.
Take that.
And so, like, I'm running into some weird design choices that are actually screwing me over. In not good ways. Generally, the game's actually pretty good.
I am the queen.
But this is also not what the gameplay is. And it never, this is just like that, like, you know, classic Warcraft style level where you only control, like, a couple of dudes, and you have to, like, feed them in through things. Okay. I think we're done.
Ah, Talia. Good to see you made it this far. Now, let the goddess fire purify you.
Oh, Tanos, what's wrong with you? You're supposed to be the good guy. You're destroying Stormbreeze.
This city would have fallen anyway. It was weak and would have failed in the fight against evil. Now that I have cleansed it with a purifying fire, it can be rebuilt, stronger than ever. But that is none of your concern, for it is time to cleanse you!
The grave golem threw itself in front of Talia. A selfless act, which one would not necessarily expect from an undead. Ultimately, it paid for its deed by dying its final death.
Oh, you're still alive. This is a sign from the goddess. She wants me to turn you to good again. Well, so be it.
Talia had walked into Tanos's trap because she failed to listen to the superb narrator. Okay, no one could have guessed that Tanos would willingly burn down the capital city of Stormbreeze just to defeat his daughter. Not exactly a good paladin's finest hour, but this plan would have worked. Actually, Tanos had expected his magic to destroy Talia, but the grave golem had heroically thrown itself before its leader and saved her from certain death. Tanos saw it as a sign from the goddess that his foster daughter was not yet lost, and only needed a push in the right direction. And so it was that Tanos turned to the things one used to convince others and made eager use of the Inquisitor's torture chamber. What? You didn't expect that? Well, no one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Talia could not endure the torture, I mean persuasion, forever. Her fate appeared to be sealed. But the absolute evil was not yet defeated, for it still had influence even without Talia. Light and shadow. Tanos had captured Talia, but the ominous evil still had some influence and built a dungeon very close by.
So the Grave Golem is our new main character. I'm okay with that.
Do not resist the light, daughter. Purify your soul.
Ah! Ah! Father! Why are you doing this? These are not good deeds.
You will know, daughter. Soon, you will know.
The capture of Talia and her immediate torture, I mean purification, sorry, one occasionally slips up with these religious fanatics, strengthened the hero's morale. They assumed that good would now win, but they did not know about the dungeon growing in the underground. Even without Talia, the seductive evil still had some influence and powerful creatures. The evil set about raising an army that would free Talia. Do we really have to? I mean, okay, she's funny and all that, but she takes away a lot of my narration time, which I could fill with brilliant monologues instead. Or I could recite a poem. Did I ever tell you the story about how I rode a bicycle over my own toe? Yeah, okay, you don't have to threaten me. We'll get her back. Fine.
Poor narrator. He just wants to be loved. Okay, so we've got kind of a mess. Also, my eye is behaving really weird. Okay, well, we got a dungeon. We've only got one entrance to it. That's a good sign. I guess let's start expanding it as hard as possible. We'll figure out the rest of it in a little bit. Let's see. Expand here. I'll fill the gaps. The problem is half these walls are just filled with money. You could have mined them out before you made the room, maybe. Or around it, I don't know. It doesn't matter that much. It's just like weirdly haphazard. Yeah, who built this dungeon? This dungeon is stupid. Oh, we have a portal too. So we will have Valhalla. We would have Valhalla. But who cares? Let's just take the long way around. Okay, there we go. Problem solved. We're gonna do the same thing that we always do, which is make them take the really long way around. Okay, Talia's time is running out. She only has an hour. Oh, that means I actually probably need to beat this mission in a certain amount of time. I'll do a save at the half-hour mark. Remind me to do a save at the half-hour mark, and this will get easier. Okay, I want to fill in all of these, like, random holes. Okay, so drop the money in. A little bit over here. So what do we have? We've got a Banshee and Tombstone the Frugal. Hey, go Tombstone. We've got this mess. Let's fill this in. Fill these in. Not performing well for whatever reason. Whatever. Not a big deal. Let's grab all the gold. I'll move it myself. Okay, so we want to do pretty much as many little snots as we can jam in here to expand. We got to get the lecture hall going. What is this room? This is a hideout. Okay, so we've already got a hideout up in this, and we've got maybe a couple other things. Things that we need to get more immediately than others. We need a crypt. Sinister Laboratory would be a good idea. Let's make sure we get Naga. Yeah, I'm gonna get that Sinister Laboratory going. Because if I can have a Sinister Laboratory, that solves our production problems that we're inevitably going to have. What does the Tombstone Golem transform into? Tombstone? Though, dude, that would be amazing, actually. A Monster Collection, Dungeon Manager? Like, effectively this, but with, like, Dragon Warrior monsters, or... I'd say Pokemon, but I find Pokemon to be uncompelling. After so many years of it. That would be awesome. I'd love that. Okay, we will also want to expand the graveyard a fair bit. Looking at this. Yeah, so we'll need some evilness points. I'm sure by the time we actually take our first fountain, that's when that'll happen. Okay, what else do we do? Got this over here.
Payday.
But, like, honestly, we want to fill that back in. Dungeon's there. Dungeon really can't be modified at this point, but I kind of don't need to. Dungeon sizes don't bother me that bad. Okay, so let's expand potential Gobbler Room. Let's see, those are... That's just gold on the hallway. Let's see.
A giant worm has nested in the dungeon.
We found this mess. Huh. Okay, we gotta hire some people. I was really hoping I could hire another Grave Golem. It almost looks like I could. Okay. Well, let's get 2 Naga and an Orc. Let's see. And let's dump everybody right over here. So, do I have a revival chamber? A viable revival chamber. Uh-oh. I don't want that. You know what? By telling these guys to do this, they're just gonna freak out constantly. That was a waste of time. So nobody died from that. Who died? I have no idea who died there.
Creatures in the underground? Go, my faithful. Cleanse that place and destroy the evil scum.
The lethargic evil's presence was no longer undetected. Heroes would henceforth be visiting the dungeon.
You need to question and confine your evil essence. Turn to the light.
Not a chance. The dark side has cookies. Ah!
God damn it.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
There are enemies in my dungeon and my guys are wounded. We got spiders in my dungeon too. Okay, just gonna cancel that one. Just going to go with that. Luckily, it's just my, okay, so it's just my, it's just my banshees that are getting hit here. Oh, that's okay. Alright, they're done with that. We'll have some zombies soon. We gotta go for the spiders. So we've got a double whammy invasion combo, which is not something I'm happy about. Now, that's the sinister laboratory. We want the crypt. Just in case. This way we lose no one. Period. These idiots. What are you even doing? What are you here for? There's nothing here for you. There's literally nothing for these guys. And they're still freaking out about it. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, we've got 3 champion spiders, means I don't really want to go that way. So let's get 2. 3. We'll get another Naga, another orc. Because, yeah, we'll want to clear this out in a bit. I mean, the mother worm is disgusting, but we should be able to take it out, yeah? With this group, probably, as long as they remember to heal. Also, if we have a crypt. Okay, so next up we want to get the Sinister Sinister Laboratory is kind of useless, though. Yeah, toolboxes and mana. So Sinister Laboratory is not worth...
The dungeon heart is being attacked.
By what? Spiders, spiders. Oh, but they killed it. Nice. Okay, and this way my little snots will no longer be freaking out over here. Yeah, we gotta go for the spiders next, but we gotta give my guys some time to recover.
I can still remember when you were small and asked about your parents. I can still remember when you were small and asked about your parents, Talia. Grimly wanted to tell you how we cold-bloodedly slaughtered them, but I wouldn't let him. Oh, if only you would appreciate that.
Wow, that's fucked up. Okay, so we've got that. We've got a dungeon. We've got a graveyard already. Yeah, don't forget to save at 30 minutes. Uh-oh. What's this? Okay, that's not immediately important.
It's payday.
So we need to learn how to make an arcanium, but we can't. Well, I can probably get the Sinister Laboratory. How's my, party doing? They're still healing. What's this? Armor piercing, normal. Okay. I'm gonna give it to Guardia. If she can even take it. Okay, there we go. We've got another set of spiders coming in. Take care of that. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to get a magic create a mat, but we need a regular one first. Wait. Don't we already have a create a mat? We do. Well, in that case...
Renounce evil and return to the light, daughter.
Where there is light, there is also darkness. Ah!
Okay. So that probably means we have some more heroes rolling in soon. Well, that's fine. Let's see. Can I... Can get that. Means this is the last 2 hires that we can get. For the time being, but that's acceptable. These guys aren't too wounded. And we do have the, we have Tombstone. As long as we've got Tombstone, we've pretty much got a really reliable, super heavy hitter. That should self-revive, I believe. Which is awesome. Yeah, so hopefully that'll go down. Let's see. So, this is good. We have the... Well, we do not have an Arcanum. And we want to get some more boxes up in here. Because if I can get an auto... I can get a magic create-a-mat. Doesn't need to be repaired. Can produce continuously. Oh, interesting. So it's not an automatic create-a-mat. The beer and the revival one are automatic. Oh, that's okay. Okay, looks like the spider spawner is almost done. Oh, by the way, while we're here, just in case the portal opens up on me and I'm not ready. Now I will be. Gonna make a little treasury around that one, and this one. That way they don't have to come back constantly. We're just going for the last of the spiders. We haven't lost anybody here. It's a good sign. And these are here. Okay. So far, it looks like we've got a good dungeon kind of on the way. Just gotta... let them go. Okay, speaking of, we still don't have 8 toolboxes yet. Well, problem is my forces are kind of wounded. Kind of, but not really. Okay, let's go get the Fountain of Evil before a party of heroes shows up. Because we're gonna need some more evilness. Oh. We might actually have skeletons now. Yep, we got a party of skeletons. Sweet. Yeah, because if I can get an Isle of Evilness, we will have, we'll be able to start getting some of that research. Because, yeah, I am actually locked and can't do anything for a little while. That's not a good situation to be in. Yeah, I wonder if every mission after this one is going to be a regular type or back to dungeon management. On one hand, regular type. The like hero party movement one.
Evil Evil's army had reached an island of the good, but it wouldn't remain one for long.
Oh, it's every hero we've faced so far. Okay. There was actually a female mage in that cutscene. I was kind of confused about that because she didn't look like anyone I recognized. Now, it doesn't look like we want to take on Thanos without a right proper armory. We've got 45 minutes left. I think we'll be okay. Okay, well let's I'm gonna probably charge down, see if I can get another Isle of Evilness. Oh, I know why I can put this room if I can eventually get up to it.
The advancing Evil's army marched towards a small nearby village. The citizens there fearfully armed themselves and attempted to go on the offensive.
Do not despair! The goddess is on our side! These evil creatures will never be able to resist warriors of the light! Destroy them! And their breeding ground in the underground!
You have fought a female mage before. Yeah, but we killed that female mage. Or turned her into an undead, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so Dickaproc died, but that's fine.
And confine your evil essence. Turn to the light.
Not a chance. The dark side has cookies. Ah!
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Luckily, I can put a portal down. It's a very good time for a portal, because we got enemies rolling in.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Okay. So yeah, my dead will be dragged back. We lost both of our orcs, but that's fine. Now that we have 2 Isles of Evilness, I think I'm mostly just gonna focus on being a homebody for at least a little while. Let's see, so we've got that. That's there. I'm gonna get a librarian down. This guy's kind of hurt. I think it's because like half my army can't even fight them properly. Oh, it's okay. We don't actually care about losses. Yeah, so I'm just gonna save periodically here. Let's see. Oh, geez. We've got whole bunches of evilness now. So next up, we want to get a, we need more boxes. Unfortunately, my little snots are doing whatever for a while. Means I might not be able to get them to do everything I need them to do. Well, that's okay. Hopefully my undead will start researching. Let's see. I'm gonna get an imp and no arcanum. I'd love to get an arcanum. Oh. Let's get the work faster spell. Now, can I charge this?
Your little snots have dug out a new room.
I'm gonna be kind of upset if nobody's actually using this. If I'm gonna spend that much mana enhancing that thing, it better get used. Okay, so I could make a large mana shrine. Yeah, I'm gonna make a large mana shrine. Because the more we can kind of automate in here, the better. But yeah, hopefully Snorri keeps working on that. Keep working on it. At least I can kind of force them to do their job. Okay, and oh, that's where we got all the mana crates from. Well, that's actually fairly understandable. Okay, so I'm just gonna get that. We have enough space, so I'm just gonna get one of the bigger creative mats. That way we're always loaded. And I kind of want to do the exact same thing here. 300 mana.
Oh, Talia, why did it have to come to this? I remember when I found you as if it were yesterday. We had just attacked your clan's village and slaughtered everything in the name of light, when Grimly heard a whimper. He wanted to kill you then and there, but I said to him, no, this child can be saved. And so I took you from your mother's cold, dead hands, and raised you from then on. Ah, those were the days.
This guy's kind of messed up. Like,
Who doesn't stand a chance? Vader for
well, okay, there that dialogue goes, and I'm not entirely sure why. Thanks. Thanks for telling me about that. I don't know what that dialogue was. There was something about Vader. And that's the extent of what I know. Oh well. Let's drop all the money off. Just to get a fair amount of money back for some of these things. Okay, what are the squirts even up to? You know, we never got the Arcanium. Now, did we? No, that's not the Arcanium. Oh, because we never researched it, because we didn't have the evil points at the time.
It's payday. Spiders have spread throughout the underground.
Okay. Spiders, they say. Spiders, they say! And our first order of research, when we have the whole thing built, is more skeletons. I might as well build a couple of those. It's a little bit of gold for crazy useful benefits. I love the research system in this game. The scroll system feels really good. I just wish it kept going like deeper and deeper. Somehow. Just so I could get some like really interesting upgrades towards the end of the game. Pretty sure you're deleting some of the gold by picking it up and then dropping it there. I don't think I am. I think what ends up happening is if I do that, it ends up stacked directly below. I could be wrong. Well, I can always toss it on any of my other treasuries. But yeah, you could be entirely correct there. I don't know. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. But yeah, let's make it so they can teleport too. So we've got more skeletons on the way. Toolbox stack, don't care. Apparently that hasn't been made yet, but that's fine. Okay, we're probably going to need beer soon. I don't want to mess with that. I guess let's get over here. I'm just going to put a chamber all the way out this way. Because I don't think we have any surprise attack enemies at this point. Oh, improves my armor by 20. That actually would be kind of nice. Okay, well, I'm going to have to research beer in the crafts room anyway. I'd like to get Ironhide next. I think that's the, I think that's probably the smart idea. What do we got? This is good. And as usual, I'm just going to convert every one of these little mining areas to treasuries. That way we don't have to worry about them filling up. Okay, so my squirts are doing okay. That's doing okay. We've got... There's another entrance to my dungeon here. That's new. Well, screw it. We're not getting attacked that often. Having that extra entrance gives me more leeway for adventuring. Okay. So I was gonna start on brewing.
The plowing through the underground evil had discovered another exit to the overworld. This could prove very useful for delivering fresh supplies.
What are my undead up to?
Despair not, and turn away from evil, my child. The goddess will forgive you.
The goddess can kiss my ass. I prefer to stay evil. Ah!
Oh, they took out my portal. the jerks. Well, whatever. They didn't go for my Fountain of Evilness. That's the main concern. They take that out and I get pissy. Alright, let's see. So that's the revival chamber. We probably want to leave that well enough alone. Fill that in. Fill
Enemies
this
have
in.
entered the dungeon.
Grab this, and it's just like 2 or 3 people. Yeah, I'd like to get the torture chamber down so we could get some...
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
So we could get some succubi. But I think I'll pass on that. I gotta remember to stop taking my, I gotta remember to stop, taking my undead along. Oh, right. I can, form groups. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're group 1. For the time being. That way, hopefully, we only bring along the people that we need to bring along.
Payday.
Because that'll make my life a lot easier. Okay, so next up, we should probably get the research for zombies. More zombies. We've got that. Let's see. More gold on the treasury. It's tempting. Traps, not that useful. We're not really getting attacked that much here. That's always useful. Liches are kind of nice. Ah, right. Ironhide. Okay, so now that I've got this set up, let's get the auto defibromat. And I'm going to expand this a little bit. Can you talk about the other features for this game beside the campaign? I don't know if there's a map editor, but there is skirmish mode. There's also co-op, and there's a co-op campaign, randomly generated skirmish mode, and I don't actually know. I don't know what the other ones are. I know they've already got a bunch of DLC.
It was impossible to say how much longer she could hold on. But
Exact.
not too long.
Half time. The writing on this game is solid. Yeah, actually, part of it is I haven't messed with the other features for this game. I've been playing this for how long? I have an exact count. 16 hours.
Time to send my personal guards to deal with that evil filth in the underground. Go, men. Despair not, and destroy the dungeon!
Alright, so we're gonna do... halftime! Let's save properly. Okay,
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
they're coming through the portal. Luckily, I kind of already preemptively did this. So if I grab... oh, no. I just realized I grabbed my dead orc as part of that group. Or my dead orcs as part of that group. Whoopsie-daisy. Alright, whatever. Okay, so we want a Tinkerer's Cave in here. And... what's the difference between a magic machinarium? Oh, right. Normal and magic traps. That's the main point of this. Let's do that. Oop, I keep pressing F1. Too used to it at this point. Okay, so I'm just gonna have them do that. Okay, so let's finish expanding the Tinkerer's Cave. And let's get a magic machinarium. I was kind of hoping it would be an automatic machinarium, but whatever. I'll be fine. I'm just glad I've got the automatic brewing kettle. That thing's handy. I just wish there were more.
Evil and return to the light, daughter.
Where there is light, there is also darkness.
It's the same dialogue. Okay, so we pretty much need to build a
Why
giant.
did you kill all my comrades, Talia? Don't you see how evil that deed was? Grimly, the racist dwarf. Yaina, the capitalist mage, you would have sold her grandma for a little money. And Elric the Pretty, you would have traded a human life for a mirror in an instant. Why did you become so evil?
I guess I'll make some more auto defibromats if I'm just going to be zipping past and destroying things. Okay, so let's just get some wooden doors up in some of these rooms to boost efficiency. How's our mana count doing? Our mana count's doing great. Okay, so... Is this? Yes, this is the crypt. For a second I thought I was accidentally making another librarian, and I was like, what? That shouldn't happen. Okay, so... There goes a lot of my money, but this way, if anybody dies, they just come back automatically. Speaking of, we need a little bit more cash. Full regeneration is really important, and I forgot to grab that. Because, yeah, Zaruk comes back with, almost no HP. Oh, do we not have enough? We don't have enough graveyard. For skeletons or zombies. That's why my skeletons aren't, that's why none of my skeletons are recovering here. And that's why we don't have, any zombies? I knew there was something fishy about that, and I was like, I've done something wrong. Just immediately did not, did not figure into my setup here.
It's payday.
Okay. Oh, it's payday. That's why I don't have enough money to buy another orc. There we go. I love it how they just go sailing into the pit. I think that's kind of one of my favorite things about these games. How just, like, unceremonious they are towards their own troops. It's just special. I don't know. Yeah, we have not actually finished exploring this whole area. There's whole sections that we haven't checked out. Well, I'm maxed out on I keep trying to call them squirts, but I think that's War for the Overworld's naming convention. So I'm just gonna tell these guys to slowly just cut their way through. Ironhide is such a steal from Warhammer. This game borrows from a lot of other games, kind of tongue-in-cheek style. I don't mind it because it's so consistently it is so consistently willing to just steal any and every idea. Okay, temple is where we get a oh. Interesting. Temple is where we can resummon the ultimate evil if we want to. I should probably actually get the arena. No, I shouldn't. We have more important things than getting the ultimate evil again right now. Okay. Oh.
One of your islands of evilness is under attack.
I'll live. We're gonna go reconquer them all in a second anyway. I'm gonna speed the auto-defibrillats up. While we're at it, it's...
Good doesn't stand a chance. Vader for
Yeah, she cannot
Enemies
finish that
have
dialogue.
entered the dungeon. You have lost an island of evilness.
I really wish it would tell me how long these guys have until they show back up. Okay. Well, we're just gonna grab everyone that is alive. Because, yeah, until these guys get back up, I can't do anything about it. Well, that's fine. Let's see. I guess I should probably start, buying the Horde of Evilness.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Let's just grab the whole mess of this. At least the packs are picked up as like a whole group. Okay, yeah, we haven't actually finished off clearing out this this dungeon entrance section. Okay, does this reconnect? No. I wanna since I can teleport around, I'm just gonna lock that off. You guys seriously not done yet? I'm actually a bit surprised. What's the cost on that? Yep. It's got an even scale. Okay. I'm gonna buy a goblin. Vampires are okay. I'd like to get a pit fiend or an ogre. They're a bit off, though. So we'll just work on smaller, affordable groups of units. Are you not alive yet? Fuck. Okay. Yeah, as soon as these guys get back up, then we can go out raiding. Hell, maybe even clear the level. Really depends on how hard hard this gets. I don't know why he's in there. You go work on things. Oh, wait. We don't have anything ordered. Well, we do now. Or we don't. I got arrow walls. I guess we just got spike traps. They're not that expensive. That'll give them something to do. While we wait for these guys to revive. Christ. I almost feel like it's broken. Oh, patience 0 to 15. I don't think they were active.
Enemies have entered the dungeon. It's payday.
There needs to be a proper animation for that. There really does. Okay, let's just grab all of our undead and healthy dudes. I assume they're being revived. It'd be really nice. It'd be really nice if there was like an animation like them, kind of the Luke Skywalker in a back to tank animation. Those guys have been dead since like the beginning of this entire freaking process. I'm just gonna pick all of these guys up and we'll just call them Group 1 or something. I don't know what to do about it otherwise, because yeah, this will be Group 1 until these ogres, not ogres, orcs, feel like being alive again. Because I gotta start adventuring no matter what. Oh, that's a big town. Alright. Let's go this way first. Get some EXP. A lot of these guys are fresh recruits.
The pillaging Evil's army marched towards the village, and definitely not to buy cheap meats and sausages.
Why doesn't the good have any problems with torture? Ah!
Something about that confuses and offends me. A lot of dudes in here. Let's learn Meteor Shower. I don't think we're really having a whole lot of casualties, but these guys hurt. There's a really tough veteran in there. I mean, I've got Tombstone. I'm gonna specifically see if I can take out the healers.
Why did you kill Ridley? I mean, okay, he was a grumpy old racist who wanted to cut your head off when you were a baby and always insulted you, but that's no reason, is it?
Okay, that'll speed this up a little bit. Let's pick and choose my foes here. I really wish I could pump money into this my problems, but I can't. Not in any kind of reasonable way. Okay. Third quarter save. Yeah, I should. The problem is, some of this is broken, I think. And I'm not really sure why, because these are the auto defibrillats, yeah? Yeah, if it's got the skull and both of them, but I mean, it strikes me. Oh, see, that one's working. What? Come on! You mean to tell me they just haven't been working this entire time?
Talia would not be able to take much more purification, that was certain. The deadline facing Evil had to hurry.
I'm more than a little bit pissed off about that. We might have to reload. I was just assuming that it was a lengthy process, but nope, there they are. They're right back up. Ooh, that's bad. Yeah, I might actually go back to my my first 15-minute save, because I think that was fine, but yeah, you don't. They're supposed to be automatic, but I guess they haven't been fully tested. Would be my immediate assumption. That's not good. Can't do much about it though. We'll get the Fountain of Evilness back. We're just gonna have to start adventuring with the whole of everyone. It's okay, it's not like we really have anything to do back here anyway. Yeah, this is the first time those automatic regeneration chambers have not properly functioned.
It's payday.
Nope.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
I wish there was a heal spell I could learn. But there's not. They're coming back from my Isle of Evil. Yeah, I got complacent thinking it would be mostly okay. But it didn't work out. Okay, we still got 12 minutes. I mean, honestly, I'll be fine. They're reviving. They're actually reviving now.
Turn back to good, my child.
Unfortunately, I'm finding the torture just a little distracting. Ah!
Okay. Well, we've got that now. I guess I'll keep getting that. Yeah, the temple would be interesting, but it's going to be too late. By the time we get there. Yeah, getting that arena early would have been probably more useful than some of the other upgrades I got. And, you know, having my guys revive properly. That also would kind of help. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, so we're just gonna run a very hard rampage around here. My guys are functionally immortal, so we don't have much to worry about there. It just needed to recognize patience or any number of things. I'll save up evilness points. We can get away with whatever for at least a little while longer. Oh, you know what? Important thing. Haven't gotten the heal upgrade. Not that it's necessarily the most useful thing, but still. Okay, but yeah, we can get the last Isle of Evil and start making our way up there. I mean, I'm pretty much just going to, bum rush the entire zone. Here, let's force them all to move instead of going after these stupid spikes.
The marauding evil had discovered another island of good. They really should be better hidden if they don't want them to be plundered, burned, and desecrated. No, that's just the way those do-gooders are.
Alright, see, there's the animation that we know it's working. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep sending these guys out. Nice part is I got Tombstone that regeneration ability, which more or less makes him really effective. Do we get healing hands? Yeah, the arena's not gonna have a noticeable difference right now.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Okay. Little hurty, but that's fine. Now we got the Naga upgrade. Yeah, let's get the Iron Hide for the extra armor. The durability is important. Back at the portal they all go. I am more or less just forcibly going to try and win this. We'll probably be fine. Depends if we run into anything particularly unpleasant here.
Tanos' fortress was not far away. Nothing more stood in the way of Talia's liberation. Well, except for the mighty Tanos, of course.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the rub. Tanos is kind of in the way. If you notice, the music is actually running parallel. There's two songs going on at once. Never quite liked that about this game. But that's probably something that nobody has noticed until now. Tombstone, what are you doing? Oh. That's actually rather helpful, now that I think about it. Honestly, Tombstone is probably the MVP of this entire situation. Because the fact that he self-heals is such a huge, huge thing. Bunch of dudes, pretty much just the Bombardier that's actually the scary one.
Payday. You need to question and confine your evil essence. Turn to the light.
Not a chance. The dark side has cookies. Ah!
I got a whole bunch of magic. Should probably use my spells more here. Just kind of mow them down with Meteor Shower. Okay, this is working. What book is this? Life Improvement. Is my vampire still alive? Doesn't look like my vampire is still alive. Lost a whole bunch of people on that one. 6 minutes left. Oh boy. Alright. I'm gonna just work on upgrades. Okay, at least some of my orcs are starting to get up to level 5. Okay. Yeah, so this entire group is going to be kind of really tanky. Nice part is, we've got orcs aplenty. And it looks like most of them are up to getting the armor that we need. Let's see, how much do we need for another dude? Too much. They're not gonna show up at the right level anyway. Okay, so everyone is alive.
I should have known that you would one day return to evil. Back then, I refused to dominate your mind and instead tried to teach you. I have scourged and punished you, let you go hungry, and gave you nothing but the Holy Scriptures to read. Just the way the goddess likes. But you were never able to appreciate that, the way a servant of the good should.
Alright, full horde. Let's go. I've got every Isle of Evil on the entire map. Yep, looks like everything is either going to be... We might make it, but we've gone down to the wire here. The not getting my orcs back definitely set me back. And honestly, I think I should have either saved for the ogre or the got the arena really early on. We'll do that next time. But yeah, it looks like right now we're doing fine. And I've got enough mana for a bunch of creature boosts.
Talia was almost within reach of the coming to the rescue Evil's army. Now was a really good time to think about what to do about Tanos.
I mean, I was thinking of hitting him. Be nice to know how much HP he has. I could have done the temple to make the to summon the absolute evil, but I don't know.
Do I really have to do everything myself? I'm busy trying to convert my foster daughter to good, severe torture. Can't you see that? So be it. You'll be easy prey for the goddess. Die, scum!
Tanos threw himself at the absolute Evil's army. He wouldn't need long to deal with them, but he was distracted and Talia was able to free herself from his mental prison.
Must flee. Must reach the dungeon heart. Ouch!
I'm sorry. This is kind of a problem.
The thirsting for revenge Evil's troops had discovered one of the hero's outposts. They knew what they had to do.
There was a spell that would take me directly to the...
You know, I forgot about that.
Daughter, don't do that! Do not let evil take hold of you again! Stay with me!
Thank you, but I can do without your conversion by torture. But I won't forget it. You will pay for that, and that's what my good side has to say.
With these words, Talia threw herself on the dungeon heart and was teleported away by the tactical Evil. Talia was still no match for Thanos, but the sly Evil already had a plan.
I forgot. I forgot Portal existed. I'm glad it reminded me.
Two sides of the medal. The helpful Evil had freed Talia from her foster father Thanos' tortures. But another confrontation was inevitable. Talia had to be prepared for it.
Yeah, I kind of goofed there. Oh well, doesn't matter. We are burning through this pretty quick. We might be able to beat this tonight if I really stick to it.
The teleporting Evil had freed Talia from Thanos' torture chamber and sent her to a distant location.
Yeah. Thanks for that, by the way.
Quiet, I'm having one of my excessive monologues. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Freed. Talia wondered what she was supposed to do here.
Yeah, what am I doing here anyway?
I said quiet. Supposed to do... The planning Evil had teleported her close to Mount Destiny. There she would have to face the tests to become a real lightsaber wielder. A true Evil. And don't worry, she wouldn't have to carry the well-nourished Evil on her back. But the road to Mount Destiny was lined with two thriving cities. For better or for worse, these would first have to be dealt with.
Well, good and evil are concepts defined by the viewer. From his fanatical, crazy view of the world, Thanos probably still thinks that he is a champion of good. Oh, you mean we could be the good guys in the end then? Sure, why not? So now pull yourself together. There are heroes here to be thrashed and tortured.
Okay, so we're starting with a fair bit. There's the obelisks here, which apparently we're supposed to go find, and we should go find them fast. Hi. So we just have to conquer areas of this dungeon. We do have a portal in. Well, let's start with the usual obligatory bypass route. Because, like, the rest of this is, you know, easy enough. But if I don't have to worry about them invading through conventional means, all the better for me. And that gives my squirts something good to do for at least a little bit. Okay, so we already have boxes. We've already got kind of a hideout. We don't really have much. As usual, just dump money on squirts, I think. So, graveyard. Okay. So we're gonna want a, want this. What's this? Production bonus. Oh, that doesn't immediately help anybody. Let's get a prison. Honestly, the graveyard is just going to kind of extend past this way. We've already got a hallway there, so it's not a huge issue. Let's just pre-expand it. The efficiency's already kind of wrecked anyway. We'll batting it down as we go along. Okay. Oh, it's a, it's an actual mine. Let's see. Yeah, there's even stuff back behind the portal. And we didn't really, fully explore that last dungeon, did we? Well, not actually that heinous of a problem. Let's see, do we have any other dosh just lying around for me to drop off? Nope, doesn't look like it. I enjoy helping that along so they don't have to spend all their time walking back, because I tend to make, kind of movement inefficient dungeons. There's a lot of walking involved. And
A giant worm has nested in the dungeon.
Okay. There's where we learn how to make nagas, and let's do...
A room has been excavated in the underground.
Is she dead? She died. Okay. Hopefully we can, get that set up before she goes away completely. Because I will gladly turn this into a revivification area. If I have to. Let's see. And I know there are two worms. Oh, one's got diamonds associated with it. Well, that's actually kind of nice. Getting a early game diamond mine going would be nice, though. Honestly, my squirts don't really use it for much. They kind of leave it until everything else is dug out instead, which I guess I can kind of understand. I'm sure the diamond mine is less efficient. Okay, so she's up in there. We gotta... We gotta get a banshee. I got a prison. We do not have enough money for a banshee. I do sometimes hate detection. I wish stuff like gold pieces were a lot easier to spot. Okay, so we have to have 8 of these. You get in there and you get working. I have the gold on the ground situation more or less handled. You get in there. Get working. Okay, there we go. Because, yeah, if I can get that Banshee working on the Defibromat, it'll make life a lot easier. Look at how two of these guys are going for gold while the rest are kind of working. Okay. So do we have enough? We had 7. He's still going? Cool. Let's give him another smack so he works even harder. So yeah, this has to get fixed every single time. That's why it's so slow and inefficient. Okay. And there's our Defibromat. This gets built, we can revive our dudes, and I'll just kind of keep it on automatic for the time being. Let's see, so where's the Banshee? I don't even know if production bonus works on Banshees. Hope it does. If I can find her. No? There she is. Is this built? Okay, he has to... I assume they heal eventually. But I'm gonna keep smacking this guy. I'm watching his every movement. I will give you smack'ems until you finish this. Because the sooner I get this taken care of, the sooner we can get out and about. We should probably start going for some evilness. Okay, there we are. Nope. Get back. Get back in there. You got revivals to do. Oh, it worked, but you have to have the undead to trigger it. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now that's working. I'm a terrible boss. But that should be kind of obvious. Okay, 3... Let's fill this in. Open this up. We don't really need another workshop. Oh. Thanks for the sub, Fazo. Or Fazo? One or the other. Okay. Oh, we've got another worm. Well, it looks like my Naga is back up and alive again. Well, let's grab everybody that's not her. Because we got some worms to fight. I'll try and manage them a bit better. We made friends there. That's okay. Okay, she's alive. Yeah, once we have the full revival bonus, this won't matter so much.
Bye, baby.
But still. Yeah, there's that other mother worm.
Everything evil comes from above.
Let's hope they can figure this out. Dump them in the back. Yeah, if we can take out the worms, then we don't have to think about this thing again. And also, it's actually really good experience.
The local heroes were not as deaf as was thought, and so the dungeon under their feet had not escaped their notice. With Tanos having deemed the failure to attack evil creatures as high treason, they hurried to attack the dungeon as quickly as possible.
Just let them come. We'll cut them up, chop them up, and pour lye into their eyes.
Okay, so we want to block this off, so anybody that portals in will also take the long way around. Hello, other stuff.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Yeah, so there are enemies in our dungeon. That'll be a problem, but we're healing. In fact, we're doing pretty well. Where's Decaproc? I'm just gonna get him to stop for a moment.
Heroes are wrecking your rooms.
That's not okay.
To yourself.
I didn't know they'd even do that.
Heyday.
Okay, so who died? Decaproc died. It's fine. I need to get out an adventure, but it's not really working. Well, what can we do? Can I... Okay, I can hire 2 more creatures. Let's get another Naga, another Orc, and let's go out that door.
Die.
I'll send the Banshee back in so she can get the other person.
I am the evil.
Also, she's really wounded anyway. So we do have some zombies now, which is helpful. We should get a prison. But do we have the research for prison? We do have the research for prison. Okay, in that case, I should probably get a prison real quick. Prison. I was gonna get a prison, but we needed a revival chamber faster. Okay, so let's go after this. Yeah, I should have been doing that this entire time. But yeah, this way we'll end up with some zombies, we'll end up with some, efficiency. Very low. Now let's expand the graveyard and then fill in the gaps, because at this point, efficiency is kind of important. Okay, we've got a, an Isle of Evil without too much trouble. So, I'm probably gonna get gutsy and we'll just, rush in and go after them in a bit. I'm just happy we're finally, we're finally able to go out and about. Looks hard, but not impossible. Hard, harmful. I don't know. Either or. There might be something over there. Let's see. We also know there's money back here. Gonna just expand this that way. And we'll close off the bedrooms. How are you guys doing? Seem to be doing fine. Yeah. As long as we don't run into any early champion heroes, I think we're okay. Veteran hurts. Sucks. Yes. Let's see. We gotta go this way if we want to go past the Fountain of Evil, though. Or get to the other Island of Evil. Harder groups, but not bad. Yeah, I want to save up for the healing bonus when we get the chance. Mogdor, run. Can't. Mogdor died.
Yeah?
Balls.
I will destroy this land.
Go for the healers.
Ouch! Ouch!
We might have to, have Talia retreat. Well, they're all healing each other. Maybe Talia can do it. No. Damage is too great. Like I said, early veterans make this a lot harder. Oh, we're gonna need some beer, too. They might be able to do it. We've taken out a lot of the DPS. Okay, let's do that. Let's get a dungeon up in here. Okay, so next up we gotta get beer. That's why we need the other Isles of Evil. That is one busy... Oh. Oh, no, we need a lecture hall. I was about to say, maybe we have the requisite upgrade, but we do not. Well, either way, by the time it's, by the time I'm ready to go back out and adventure, we'll be kind of ready for it. Okay, so what do we need here? Lecture hall, yeah. But also beer. We need beer pretty bad. Okay. We don't need beer in that big of a room, though. That's kind of the thing. We can make beer over here. Oh, they're going. They're just going real slow. Alright, so you guys have earned a bit of a rest. Yeah, so how do we do this? Let's block that off.
Payday.
I'm gonna fill in a lot of these holes. Because part of the problem is we've got a fairly sizable dungeon. But due to digging inefficiencies, there's just no way that I can... There's no way I can use this for what I want. So I'm going to take the extreme approach and refill the dungeon to give myself some space for things. Activities. Oh, right. We don't want that because we want that. Won't give us a whole lot of room, but that's okay. Let's see. Is Wander going to do more evil spike play traps? He really seemed to enjoy them in the previous mission. I would love to. We're just not getting attacked that much. This is kind of one of those weird games where it's actually more of an RTS than a dungeon defense, which I feel like is a mistake. I really wish actually each mission was kind of a dungeon defense with new mechanics and like some kind of side goal. There's another portal here, isn't there? I wasn't even aware. Has that been there this entire time? We must have found it. Because I love the dungeon defense thing, but half the time, just by being proactive, I never have to worry about getting attacked. I just drop all of my high level. I just end up dumping all of my high level monsters on them and destroying them. It was awesome. I agree. 100%. But it also, it has never been necessitated ever again, which is really strange. You know, I was expecting
in the underground.
I was expecting we did at least have a couple of missions where we're, you know, trying to, you know, just outlast our enemies, but nothing. Okay, let's see, so let's get the Arcanium, let's get the Lecture Hall.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Oh, come on, really? Already? While we're at it, let's get another squirt, little snot. What were they called in Dungeon Keeper?
Dungeon
Just
Heart
minions?
is being attacked.
Oh, really? Already? Oh, because Portal. Come on, drop them.
Ouch!
Because yeah, we haven't finished making the extremely circuitous route around the whole dungeon. Okay, well, I'm glad I got the jail. They'll give us some of what we need, and these guys are getting hella confused. And that's fine.
Just wait.
Yeah, after this, we're gonna go out and just take that other Isle of Evil. Maybe both of them, if I can. It doesn't look like any of my main forces are... Well, never mind, Mogdar died.
Take that, you worm!
Oh, I kind of just toss my orcs at everything and just hope for the best. What's this? Happy Pill. Creature never gets angry no matter how bad you treat it. Sure.
Time to die.
Okay, and let's get out here. Oh yeah, especially because we're about to get attacked outside the dungeon.
Command me.
I guess we did actually take some casualties there. Maybe? Or I just haven't, I haven't recruited enough. Well, let's get a pair of Nagas. And dump them out too. Go Nagas. You guys know what you're doing. Poor zombies, though.
I will destroy.
Okay, so potions do work on healing zombies, though. That is actually really useful. Alright, we already took out the inn all the way out here. You know what I want to play now? A Sentai art strategy game. Like this, sort of? Maybe like Dawn of War 2, where you have like a squad of heroes that kind of control League of Legends style or whatever. I just want to play another Sentai game that doesn't suck.
The evil had startled a few stone guards, which unfortunately didn't impress them at all.
God, hey!
We gotta get away from the adventuring party down there. They will crush me if I'm not careful. Oh, there goes most of my money. Okay, so ideally we go up for the teleporter mat next. Just because of how long it takes for these guys to walk anywhere useful. They really like to go for the farthest possible gold vein, I find. It's like built in or something. Not really sure the reasoning behind it. Okay, so now that we've got that, how do we get up and around here? Over this direction. Yeah, there's this whole area here, but it looks tough, and I'm really interested in the Isles of Evil first. So let's actually go up here, figure out what the obelisks are. Yeah, what about Chroma Squad? I've played Chroma Squad, though. I've beaten Chroma Squad. I guess I could play it again for one of the other endings. But that's not quite in the same, vein? I mean, it kind of is. I like Chroma Squad, I just don't want to play it again. Because, like, as awesome as it was, you only really...
Evil had spotted something glittering and flashing on a small island. However, this was not easy to get to, but perhaps a little force could turn that stone into a bridge.
And stay down!
I guess I'm in the position that, like, you really only can play a game once before it kind of stales on you. Even if there are multiple endings, it's hard to want to do it again.
Found a magical obelisk. Its magic could be channeled to form a projectile. However, some stone guards rose, obviously not at all enthusiastic about the idea. The possessive evil had taken the obelisk and could from then on concentrate its energy to form magical projectiles. This was going to be fun.
Okay. Well, I got a whole bunch of evil from that, and I've got magical projectiles now. So next up, we want to start heading for this, aisle. We might actually be able to finish this, this mission fairly quick, if I just keep rolling with these guys. Who is still alive around here? There's still Mogdor. Ow. I'm gonna send her back so she can revive Mogdor. Yep, that was some frame rate, some frame droppage. Yeah, it's whenever it's like spells half the time. Like those lightning bolts kill the frame rate painfully. Oh well. It's not so bad. Alright, oh yeah, I should probably do this. Okay, the obelisk is pretty good. Gotta use it more here. Well, in that case...
The exploratory evil had discovered a human city once home to a dark subculture, Extragoth. it was heavily guarded. An attack would have about the same chance of success as a snowball in hell. Maybe there were other ways to get in there.
Guess we're gonna have to take the long way around. Well, that's fine. It would be nice if there was like a cooldown meter on this.
Ouch! Ouch!
But that's okay. Alright, so Mogdor is being properly revived now. I would like to... Yeah, let's get the Sinister Laboratory. We probably don't need more for revivals. Let's see. So let's get that kind of going. Uh-oh. Yeah, the problem is they're aggroed on that tower. Stop doing that. Uh-oh. Well, fuck it. Sometimes you just have to fight everybody. Hopefully we get the obelisk back mid-fight. Oh, people are hungry? Shoot. Where's my... There's my chicken den. Honestly, that's probably fine. Let's increase that. The more these guys complain, the more trouble we're gonna be in. Okay, you guys need to run. That is officially more than I can chew.
Ouch! Ouch!
Still don't entirely know what happens when Talia dies. Don't really want to risk it.
It's payday.
Okay, so next up, more skeletons, more zombies. I think we want the arena next. Yeah, whenever the obelisk turns back on again, I will go back out. It might be one of those where either I have to manually handle it or any number of other things. I don't know. Okay, so we can get the evil laboratory. I'll just get that one. I'll replace it with the better one later. Magic quantities are looking fine. We did make a... We have no beer, do we?
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Let's see. Gotta get 350 for full regeneration. Might not be so necessary. Might be very necessary, I don't know. Put these guys right here. That way they'll start healing a little. I guess I do have 2 Fountains of Evilness now, so it's not so bad. Okay. But yeah, we probably want the full revival thing. Let's see. Let's just get another Banshee. And she'll just work on revivals. Because, yeah, there's a hefty veteran in there. These guys are riding. Oh, we do have a brewing kettle. Okay, that's good. And we'll have more gobblers. It looks like they realize we're under attack. If I can drop them down. Okay. Let's see. Still more stuff to mine out here. Well, it's fine. The gobbler's nest isn't bad. Oh, you can actually see the recharge on the obelisk. It's very long.
An obelisk's magic was ready for use.
Or not. I guess it's just ready now. Okay. Well, we can use that in a bit. Let's see. So what next? Arena would be a good idea. I always end up with more money than I do other stuff. Yeah, the Iron Hide seems like a good idea.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Enemy! Ouch!
It'd be nice if there was a button that was like, call to arms in this area, but if you're like near death, run away. It'd be cool if you could actually research like, stronger AI for this game, actually. I don't know. It'd be really cool if you could actually research, better, like, tactics for your goons. Okay, so we want to do... We want to research the arena. We're going to be waiting around for a bit. We might as well make the most of that. We have a good spot to put the arena. Not overwhelmingly. Should probably also expand the prison a little bit. The last one would be... Oh, yeah. Because, yeah, the more we have in our prison, the more evil points we get from imprisonment. That's not too expensive. Okay, so beer we're going to need more of. Eventually, so I don't want to get too big. So 1, 2, 3... Is that enough? That's enough. For a nice big arena. Let's see. So she's not being revived. Part of the problem is we don't have a whole lot of undead, and the undead always work on healing. Well, next thing I should do is... Oh, whoops. We actually want to do this.
It's payday.
Do we? No, we want to do this right there. That way they take the ultra long circuitous route around the dungeon. And also I got some money here that I can grab. And some other things. Okay, so, right. Arena. Arguably the most important thing. Oh! The Horde, trains free of charge. Okay, that's helpful. Because I haven't really used that. Let's see. So, yeah, they're gonna mine that out. And this way, I can finally get the Tinker, get the traps. Crusher is a little bit expensive for me. Expand the bed chambers. I don't know necessarily if we need it or not right now, but we probably will. Expand that there. Actually, let's cancel that. Let's put the entrance there. That way I can expand it this other way. Just a little bit. Let's see. Okay, cool. So they're just going to be training for a while. That's good. Might actually be better if I expand the arena some more. Can I? not there, but maybe here and here. Because yeah, it looks like they're all using it. So the more we can jam in here, the more EXP we can grab. Part of the reason why I always have trouble on these missions. My guys are underleveled because I keep sending them out on crazy suicide missions, which are very, very worthwhile. Really, it was only the worms in this dungeon. Well, unless there's something all the way back here. There might actually be something back there. That's pretty far back. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Pricey to get an arena that big, but probably worth it. Okay, we still haven't actually bought full regeneration.
Dragons have nested in the underground.
There we are. And, we do actually have some unfriendly customers. And this is going to get, hairy.
Oh, they!
Well, that's okay. Let's see if they notice the other dragon lizards. Hot damn. That's a lot of dragon lizards. Okay, yep, they noticed. That's good. Okay, right. We're gonna get down here. We just need a workshop and a magic continuum, but until we have... Where's the... Here it is. What's she up to? You don't need to fight. Go back to bed. Huh. We're actually running to some problems here. Well, they are pretty tough dragon lizards, so it shouldn't be that surprising that they're kind of dying.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Oh goody, we're getting attacked too. Well, at least they still have to take the extremely circuitous long way around. Oh my god. Okay, they broke it.
Take that, you worm!
Okay, so Nagas have been upgraded. Full regeneration is done. Crusher trap. Let's see. What else do we get? Liches would be nice. I was not expecting to find this amount of resistance in the underground. Well, that's okay. This is gonna be a busy day in the Revatorium, but that's okay. Damn! I really was not expecting these dragon lizards to put up such a fight.
Payday.
Looks like we have Diamond back here, which probably means there's another bonus room back there. Anyway, everyone that's still alive, good luck! I mean, I think we'll be okay. The veteran is a scary contender. But I think we'll be okay. And yeah, the rest of these guys are getting way confused. What, do we get a regular Tinker's Machinarium? If I wait just a little bit, once we're done with this, fight everybody section.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
We'll be okay. You... leave me alone! I got shit to do today! This is why we need traps. This is why we need traps so bad. I guess, honestly, seeing as we're getting mobbed, I'm gonna spend some money. Do we get another Banshee? Or do we wait and get a Vampire? Let's get another Banshee. Not done yet!
Good.
I'm so glad I expanded the prison. Speaking of the prison, I need to up the amount of... No, we did up the amount of skeletons and zombies we get. Oh, thank you. Okay. We need beds. We're very poor. We need a lot of things. Alright, we're finally done. We're finally done. That took some doing. Oh, we got evil points out the wazoo. It'd be really nice if you could make like a secret access door for your own goons. But you can't. But that's okay. Let's see. So, oh, I can expand the lecture hall later. Actually, in retrospect, instead of them continuing to walk. Can I not pick up Dickapok? Weird. Yeah, I guess not. Alright. Let's expand the revival chamber. Okay. Well, we'll expand the revival chamber when I can. We're a little ways off of that now that I'm looking at it. Okay, so I'll buy the succubus. We can start working on the torture chamber. Free units is a very attractive prospect right now. Speaking of money, by the way, we do actually have some here. Not much. Gonna finish off the bedroom before everybody goes for payday. Okay, so now we've got like 500 million things. I kind of wish I could actually loot the adventurers for cash. It's actually that's an interesting idea for a story. I'm sure it's been done. But a commercial dungeon. That has to have been done by some kind of light novel, where like the dungeon master's like, I'm gonna just loot every adventurer that comes in. Fill my coffers. Why not? That's how it works, right? Fortunately, most light novels are kind of bad. Okay, so now people will start working on beer or otherwise. It's like the dragon that kills the adventurers for the horde. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, it looks like we've pretty much cleaned out this entire dungeon, which is good. I'm just gonna let things happen for a bit. Okay, money problems look like they've been solved. Let's get the magic machinarium going. Okay, beer production looks like it's doing fine. I'm gonna increase the amount of beer storage we can get. Let's see. What else can we do? Right, let's make it so the squirts can teleport.
It's payday.
Balls! It's a bad time for payday. Kinda wish I could go out to the surface and pillage. I can't. Let's see. So what's going on? We have plenty of work boxes. Okay, there we go. The, that room's done. I'm gonna have these guys train. We're at 12 out of 14, so we can hire some more people if we want. And we will want to. Is everybody alive yet? No, we're still waiting on a couple of them. Looks like a number of them are gonna get fairly high in the level setup. How are we doing on chickens? We're doing fine on chickens. Speaking of doing fine on chickens, let's fill this in for the extra efficiency. I guess they're turkeys. Gobblers. About the same. Yeah, I'd like to recruit some more undead here too. But that's going to be hard. I had a bonus objective to get the obelisk. But I think I'm going to wait on that one. Yeah, and then when the horde's alive again, I'm just going to send them out except for one banshee. I'd like to make some traps, too. But we don't have the cash for it. Because, yeah, if I could get some crushers. Just basic... Oh, boy. Basic crushers are expensive. Never really looked at it, but they are 500 gold a piece. I'll explain why I didn't make a whole lot of them. Well, actually, I did. Well, is everybody alive yet? Nope, Mogdor's the last one. Okay, we could...
Dark power fills me.
Okay, so we've upgraded Talia, so that'll give us some more war potential. Anything else that I could... I guess last thing to get would be the torture chamber, but let's get that in a second. Is Mogdor up? Okay, Mogdor's up. Let's grab... Can I do...
There are enemies in your dungeon.
I was really hoping I could do shift-click to pick everyone from a group. Okay, so this is group 1. Sick 'em. They're fairly high level, too, so that should make this a lot easier. Yeah, anybody not in group 1 is going to be on the production team. Which is important. Yeah, a lot of toughy veteran units here. Oh, whoops. I just picked up everybody, not just limited to group 1 there. I'll get used to it. Okay, can we get the last little snot? I was gonna get a vampire. Ah! Let's get the Ironhide upgrade. Because if they don't die, nobody else dies. We're gonna have a whole bunch of high-level dudes at the end of this. Alright.
Everything evil comes from above. Take me to the enemy.
Alright, let's dump down group 1 and let's go adventuring.
I am the evil.
Apparently, we hit payday at some point. Okay, so they will work. Did we lose anybody? Or no, those were zombies. Okay. Yeah, losing my little undead minions is hardly a setback. So I guess let's take the really long way around. Because, yeah, last time we did this, we took kind of the shorter way around-ish. I'm just gonna dump them there. What's this little, like, grave thing? Oh, that's probably where the undead pop out of after they've been clobbered. Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, I never got any imps, but I don't use magic that much. I should probably use it more often. Next up would be an automatic beer still. That way I can get rid of the old brewing kettle. Let's see, am I going to use the obelisk thing? What does it do? We're going to go do that, actually. Let's get the portal spell, and then... I don't have enough money. Oh, Jesus.
Payday.
Well, this is why we wanted the obelisk. Apparently everyone just died. Jesus Christ! Well, prep the revivification chambers because we're gonna have a lot of bodies. Yeah, still not sure what happens when Talia dies, but I don't want to risk it. But, that got bad. Oh, well. Whatever, we got a couple here. This, Huh. I'm gonna have to make another, revival chamber or something. We need some automatics. Okay. You're going for payday. Why are you going back there for payday? Is that where I've stored my money by accident? Oh, yeah. That's where my money went. Just realized I should probably put the treasury thing there. Yeah, we've got a bunch of little treasuries around the outside that don't have money in them. Or that have money in them. Well, it's okay. I'm just kind of... Wow. Okay. What are you doing? Go in the treasury, you idiots. Just grab the cash that is immediately available. Don't take the long way around. Thank you. I don't entirely know what determines little snot logic when it comes to this. It'd be nice if there was a an upgrade that actually made it so gold would just teleport back. I would appreciate that and then some. Alright, let's get the torture chamber. And a succubus, and another naga. Should probably get some liches, actually. Because a lich would save me some trouble. I was gonna get another revival chamber here. Probably still am. Do we have space for any kind of torture chamber anywhere? A poorly laid out dungeon. Oh, right here. Okay. Let's see. So, if I remember right, the revival chamber is a 4, right? Yeah, it is. Well, speed up production in here. Because if I can get several auto... Why are you going... Oh. Undead do need to sleep, apparently. Okay, one more. What would happen if you took a vampire already undead and replaced its bones with a lich? It would effectively be a lich wearing a really angry meat suit.
An obelisk was ready to create a magical projectile.
Yeah, we need the automatic ones. Honestly, I guess 2 automatic ones in that chamber wouldn't be so bad. Oh, whoops. Guess it's not perfect. But yeah, let's get a torture chamber. The more bonus chambers we can get, the better. Let's go back to filling this in. Because the more room that I can actually use on my dungeon, the better.
Payday.
Because this is actually, like, really hard. It's not that I'm in danger of losing. It's just that my chances of, like, winning this fast are really low. The obelisks definitely help, but they're actually not necessarily enough. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna see if I can force them to take a longer route around, which will actually give me access to a fair bit more of my own dungeon.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Speaking of, that's okay. While we're at this, we should have some people that can work on stuff. I'm just going to go back to making the murder maze. Okay, anything else I can research? Yes, let's get that. Let's get liches. We're going to need AoE anyway. And I should probably actually save up for the ogre and the pit fiend. Let's get the upgrade so they don't bother my little snots as they run around. Except for it's payday and they're being stupid again. I don't even really know who's alive. We should probably go attack him. It's not many people. Where's Talia? Outside the dungeon. Where's all my cash? Where did these idiots take all my cash? Put it back here.
To do.
Get your money. Okay. It's the one problem with this really roundabout path setup that I've got here. Well, good
There
luck,
are
guys.
enemies in your dungeon.
Better win. Otherwise, I might actually lose. It looks like we're chewing through the pretty fast. Luckily, having undead, we need a grave golem, now that I'm thinking about it. Sooner we get that grave golem, the sooner we have a reliable tank. Snuck died! No, Snuck! Bugged out again. Yeah, there's some kind of weird collision issue with the auto defibromat. Let's see. If she stands up, then it works. Okay, there we go. That's functional. Because, yeah, if the auto defibromat doesn't work, then we end up in kind of trouble. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start attaching some of my money chambers. Because if my guys don't have to go around as much, it'll make it a little bit easier. We also got to get the upgrade so that my, yeah, let's get Too Pitiful. That'll speed things up a little bit because my little dudes can't work if there's adventurers nearby. And this will save a lot of time, really. Okay, and it bugged again. Yeah, so the auto defibromat works. It just, I have to babysit it. Works rather well, even. But I gotta babysit it. At least we'll be getting some new free heroes fairly soon. Okay, I'm just gonna press 1. Even though we've got some dead ones in there. Actually, we've managed to revive a fair number at this point. That's good. Yeah, I've still got that obelisk too, but I can't do anything about it. Okay.
It's payday.
No, it's always payday with these guys. Oh, hey! Speaking of not quite payday. There you go. Grab the cash, drop it off. Is he dead, or does he get recruited? I have no idea. He died. But we got evil points from it, I guess. Works. Okay. Do we have enough? We got enough evilness points. Which means we can get Grave Golem, finally. So that'll give us a nice, big, beefy tank that we don't have to worry about dying, ever. It's actually like a... That's actually going to be super helpful. I don't know what to do about this one. It'd be nice if I could do, like, overpasses or underpasses or any number of things. But I can't. Okay, how's the... Okay, so the auto-reviver is functioning. Oh, no, we don't have enough. 2 more magic crates and we could, we can get another auto-reviver. At least most of my team is almost alive. It's one way of putting it, at least. let's see. Pretty soon... Oh, hey, we're starting to produce those crusher traps. Pretty soon we'll actually be able to just let the crusher traps crush. And we won't have to think about anything else. Okay, we have the automatic brewing kettle, which is apparently running a bit on the slow side of things. No, it's because Dickaproc is more or less just sitting in here drinking himself to death. Christ, how much does this guy drink? Problematic amounts, apparently. What the? He's like in an infinite loop of drinking. Okay. Mogdor goes in here. We're gonna get rid of that in favor of another auto revival chamber. Maybe rotating it would do the trick. Dunno. Because, yeah, if we can get another auto-revival chamber in there, assuming it kind of functions, it might be rotation-based, actually. Like, that might be where the limitations are coming from. Might actually save me some trouble. Did I not... I bought the... Okay, I did buy a Grave Golem. Had to make sure. Okay, last thing. I guess we actually haven't gotten a little snot yet. Let's see. So, apart from upgrades, more troops, I'd like to get the Ogre. I'm just not sure if it's a good idea. Probably be better to get Liches. So I'm gonna start putting points into Endless Horde for resistances. Okay. So is everybody alive now? No, tell Rasa needs to go in the rev chamber. Yeah, it might be rotation based. Because once she's up, we can actually go on adventures if we wanted to. Where's this?
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Okay, I have a lot of money. It'd be really nice to actually get some of the icy spike traps. Actually, I'm just gonna get one icy spike trap there. And then a bunch of regular spike traps there. We're out of boxes. That's okay. Now, I guess Team 1 can handle this.
Hey!
They're strong enough. There's a beefy-ass thief in there. And next up, I guess some liches.
Payday.
Just for the AoE. The AoE slow, especially. Did anybody from my group die? The answer is no. And I haven't exactly grabbed everybody and added as part of Group 1 yet. We'll get that later when we go outside. For now, these guys seem to be doing fine. Let's see. Eventually, we're going to have to work on these diamond here. Ooh, life regeneration epic. Where's my tombstone? Where'd my tombstone go? If I can find where tombstone is hanging out, we are going to have the best tank ever. I give up. I'm just going to put it in here for a moment. Okay. Tombstone the Limb Regenerator. Yeah, buddy. That'll make him nice and beefy. Alright, I'm just gonna dump him in there.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
From above.
Let's see. Yeah, the AoEs will help. And nobody's dead. Wait, I gotta look at this. He's so cute. He's so cute. Look at him go. I am Lich, the second most powerful undead in the entire world. And what do they have me do? Run on a goddamn treadmill. This is inhumane. Or, well, I'm inhumane. Shit. Suffice to say, really cute. Really freaking cute. Okay, so those are just free shadows. A lot of dead people in the prison or dying. Guess we could look into getting a temple. Still probably best that I put most of my money into upgrades at this point for durability. If I can get that 50% life boost to all of my orcs and stuff, we can kind of wreck. We can wreck shop. Well, what do we do? Oh yeah, they're grabbing the money. It was a good idea to sequester these. It was a good idea to sequester the mining spots in here. Oh no, we can't do that. But I can do this. And actually, we can sequester this too. I'd love to make it so the diamond mines are safe, but there's not really an easy way to do that. There kind of is. Not that easily, though. But yeah, so I can fill that in, open these gaps, and then we can have like a nice easy entrance to everything. Yeah. Okay, so at this point I've probably delayed long enough. Let's go throw our corpses back into the grinder again and see if I can get somewhere useful.
Where are you taking me?
Out the portal.
Give me my orders!
Okay. So who's still left in here? Tombstone. Probably shouldn't send out Etna the Productive. Let's get her out of there. The other guys can go. Okay, so who's remaining? Just these. And Nas Rasa, who I guess somehow wasn't clickable. For some reason. Whoops. Didn't mean to do 128 damage to her. Ow. Oh, hey, while we're at this, not enough evilness points.
Give your orders.
Okay, so this is the new Team 1. Cool. We don't have any. We don't have enough evilness points, so let's just group them up here. We're gonna see if we can. I'm gonna see if I can pull a group this time around, because the last time I tried attacking these guys, we got smashed by a bunch of like veteran units, and it was not. It went so bad. I am starving.
It's payday.
guess I did actually have an okay amount of food today, but I am still quite hungry. Got a lot of crushers. Okay, it actually looks like their forces have not recovered since. So we are free to do kind of whatever. Nope, nope, they have.
Command me.
I should probably go for it anyway.
Ow!
I'll point the obelisk towards this group. I think. I don't know where half of my units are going. Oh, they were going for the spawner hut. Okay, grand scheme of things, kind of works out. Multi-pronged attack, still going to lose a whole hell of a lot of dudes. Oh, that's okay. Let's see, so we were gonna increase chance of conversion by 100%. The more free units, the better, right? Let's block that off so we don't have to worry about those. These guys are fine. Dungeon is okay, and we've finally kind of more or less dealt with this. Actually, has none of my living units have died yet. Oh, that's good. A lot of undead got smashed, but like whatever. Actually, what? Not even any of my undead? No, they just haven't gone back. No. None of my undead have gone down either. Alright, so that's armor piercing normal. I'll just have, oh no, the skeletal archers cannot become armor piercing.
Command me.
Okay,
Time
where's my
to
lich?
take out the trash. Destroy
He's
them
got an
all.
AoE move. He should probably be armor piercing.
I want Thanos.
And now we can head on it. We can make our merry way over to getting the second obelisk.
Everything evil had roused a few stone guards. These wanted to explain with big stony fists exactly what they thought of that.
Crit bonus improved. What are you guys doing? Oh. There's bears and shit over there. Oh, that's fine. Let's see. Crit damage.
Command me.
I guess I'll give her the crit bonus.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Okay. Well, I got a portal. I've also got defenses. I'm gonna quick save just in case I forget. If they manage to make it past the 3 crusher traps... yeah, they're probably gonna make it past the crusher traps. I want that obelisk, though. If I make it past the obelisk, I'll be happy.
Take that, you what?
Okay, I'm gonna buy another one of these. We're gonna just buy a goblin. That way, we've got one person to work on making traps and stuff while I'm out and about. Let's see, how you guys doing? So far, so good. Durable group, and for lucky, we'll have a portal. Or not a portal. I always have a portal. But we might also get an obelisk. Okay, these rocks are durable. Let's take a look at these. No, they didn't make it. They didn't make it.
Stumbling upon stuff as if by chance evil had found a second obelisk. This too would be able to create powerful magical projectiles and was therefore well guarded.
Okay. So it looks like
the monopolizing evil had now taken the second obelisk too. True to the motto, 2 are better than 1. It could now use twice the amount of destructive energy. There are enemies in your dungeon.
I'm gonna get a second of these. And just gonna slowly expand here so we have crazy storage. The more boxes we have, the better. Yeah, so this is one of those missions where you want to rely on traps. If I can do it. Let's see. We're good. Oh, what's this? Crit bonus normal. Who do I even send for that? Natura, as my only... Actually, no, screw it.
What's up?
I don't know who I'll give that to. Can you even,
Everything good must die.
Can you even crit with a heal? I don't know. Well, that's okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Crusher traps aplenty. Let's see. We'll have the second magic create a mat there. I really wanna play like an infinite mode of this. Like just survive as long as possible. Here's just a bunch of diamond mines that won't go away. And that's
Who do
it.
you want dead?
Oh, that'd be perfect. That'd be really satisfying.
The wandering evil had awakened a few stone guards who were
Oh,
sleeping
as usual.
peacefully in the underground. They were more than unhappy about the whole thing.
Yeah, I wonder how repairing crushers works. I mean, it's absolutely worthwhile, so I don't have to constantly run back. Oh, this is going to be a bit of a melee. Maybe not.
Oh,
If we get many more spike plates, I'm going to make Wheatley jealous. Hey, that'd be okay. I wonder what the voice actor for Wheatley has been up to lately. Because he was a really good voice actor. There's an infinite mode. I haven't looked at it and what it fully entails. Okay. We will have to check that out once we're done. Because, like... some kind of infinite defense mode with these mechanics would actually more or less just be perfect. I don't think I'd need more than that. What the hell is this thing? Oh, it's a shield generator tower. I wasn't even aware of one of those.
The Mage Tower shield generator had been destroyed, leaving the catapult unprotected, just the way the unprotected exploiting evil liked it.
Okay. So first they hit that spikes, which slows them down for 5 seconds. No, it doesn't slow them down. It freezes them in place. Oh! That's not even close to fair. Yeah, so the ice crusher traps will just ruin them. We need an infinite mode. I don't even know how it would go. But I want it. I want it so bad. Alright, here's the last fountain of evil. How do we get to these guys? I don't know. Oh, back that way. Huh. Oh, that's okay. I'm just gonna nuke them from afar. It's kind of hilarious that they don't even react. They're just like, oh, what's going on? I wonder why we're dying.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Oh, right. We can't actually attack that. Let's take the long way around. We've got pretty much everything handled here. I think those are just shadows or dead undead. Yeah, I took too long. I probably could have beaten this earlier, but sometimes it's just satisfying to make a well-oiled death machine. Oh, hey, the zombies have showed up. Oh, I wonder if they do that, if they're in the dungeon and I give them an order outside of the dungeon, will they just walk out there? That could be useful. And now the Wander has all the evil points. What's he going to spend it on? You know, probably should have been spending it this entire time. There we go. Now we're even... Oh, jeez. Trebuchets. Now we're even beefier. And there is a Master Ranger. Oh, was it the Master Ranger that we saw in the cutscene? It was. It looked like a, It looked like a mage of some variety, but I guess it was probably just Master Ranger, and that was it. Well, that's fine. Wander continuously ignores the temple. No, man. We'll summon the, the ultimate evil on the, last episode or something.
More power!
Yeah, so we can get up to level 10, at least. Wonder what the max level is. Oh shit, there's just a dragon up there. Why can't I recruit a dragon? Well, Death Corridor is more or less complete. I don't think anything would survive walking through that. I'd love to see someone try. It would be incredibly satisfying. Okay. What do we get next? I mean, I could get the temple if I wanted to. Yeah, the arachnids would be interesting, but splitting my efforts between 3 groups is just not worth it. Okay. Yeah, we are actually taking some damage here. Has anybody hit the revival chambers yet? No, it's mostly just the zombies. Oh, hey, we recruited recruited a hero. Nice. Lots of groups out here, but they're not even really cutting through half my undead. I guess we do have like really ridiculous Nagas at this point. Like, how much healing does a level 10 Naga have? 105 HP per turn. That's pretty nuts. Those are catapults, not trebuchets. I'm sorry, I'm tired. It's 2 in the morning. My siege weapon identification skills kind of drop off somewhere around I don't know, midnight. But it's okay. Unless you guys are all from trebuchet memes, I think we're fine. Tombstone did actually take a fair bit. No portal. No portal.
Take that, you worm!
At this point, I'm just trying to get this, I'm just throwing this army into every situation to see. I like the fact that they actually have a unique model for each tier. So Ranger, Archmage, Mage, Apprentice, Gunner, Master Gunner. I like that. A lot of games will just do like a basic recolor, but these guys actually try. Yeah, I gotta start doing that from now on. Making a dungeon and leaving a goblin behind.
An obelisk's magic was now available.
Well, I think this is more or less the end. Yeah, this is the end. There's like a little bit left, but I don't think they're going to be able to kill my last remaining dudes.
Talia and the oh-so-proud evil had done a great job and reduced both cities to piles of smoking rubble. The road to Mount Destiny was now wide open.
Phew, that was fun. After the thing with Thanos, I didn't think I still had it in me. But yes, I can still destroy. Oh, that was efficient of you. I mean, me. You know, I've become quite used to this whole being evil thing. It's not bad. You see? That's what I like to hear. There's obviously enough of me and you, like of you and me. Ah, this split personality thing is still totally confusing.
An exciting monologue, or is it dialogue? Which I want to end at this point due to total boredom. Besides, the conversation doesn't include the brilliant narrator, so it's completely absurd anyway. Anyway, the worry-free evil continued on, to Mount Destiny.
Okay, that was an hour and a half. It was hard, though. For a while, at least. Okay.
A disturbance in the Force. Talia had climbed Mount Destiny. The unspeakable evil led her here to strengthen her with a ritual.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
The shadow of absolute evil. The shadow of absolute evil had crossed the sea.
Okay, so we got 2 missions left. And at that,
Talia had climbed Mount Destiny.
Going. I'm just gonna quit. At this point, we've got about 2 missions left. That's mission 19. And then after that is the final mission where we kill Thanos. Probably with Talia. I thought we were going to fight the ultimate evil with Talia, but I guess not. Anyway. I'm probably going to be stopping now. Yeah, what now? Golf. No, I'm just gonna be heading for bed. It's 2 a.m. I'd love to finish Dungeons off, but we will finish it off tomorrow. And then hopefully maybe we'll mess around with the infinite mode and some of the other stuff, because that should be fun, I hope. But yeah, for now I am bushed. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.